Join Trail Seekers Adventures as we attend the 2nd annual SXCS Banquet and Fun Day Ride.
Heidi and I get on our bikes and go play in the dirt and hit the trail and hang out with friends.
I had the chance to ride with my girlfriend, and Kenny about took me out on the motocross track. I ended up wrecking and got him hot under the collar.
Yep, Heidi took a dirt sample and blamed me, but even the banquet got a little dirty. Check it out and see what the SXCS banquet was all about. The SXCS always thinks out of the box, and their banquet is no exception. You basically come and you get to ride with your friends and family and fellow racers. And then after that, we get to go and get our awards for the season. And what a season it was, 2020, with this coronavirus thing and all the rescheduling, my work schedule, and breaking my collarbone. This is the only race series I actually was able to complete enough races to qualify. Well, enough hearing me cry about that. You've seen Heidi was already out on the trail with the ladies, and now me and Dave Redmond is going out for a loop. Basically, the banquet, you are able to come and do a trail ride on this year. We were able to go out and actually do just about all of the race loop from the race before. And if you haven't seen that, we have a video out of the last race of the SXCS, which was a GP. So we're working our way over to the track and getting ready to go hit some mud. And the bike that I picked today is going to be the 430 Beta RR Race Edition. I've been working on this thing, getting it ready for next year's race season, and today is no exception. I'm out here hitting the mud and trying to keep up with the old Dave Redmond. Make sure you watch all the video. At the end, you'll see some dirty dancing. SXCS was able to put on a good series for all the issues they had as far as rescheduling due to the coronavirus. But let's talk about next year, the 2021. Here's Heidi to talk about next year.
If you go to the Sprint Cross Country Series website, you can get the whole schedule for the 2021 upcoming season. On January 2nd, we have our fun day at Virginia Motorsports Park, and then on January 3rd is the iconic Hangover Hair Scramble. It's always a good time and a great challenge. Something different this year, they will have their first pit bike race under the lights. That's going to be round 1 of 6 rounds for that series. Should be a good time.
So the SXCS is going to have a 9-round series, but 6 rounds they're going to be a pit bike race. Make sure you check it out.
The 2021 series racing has 9 rounds, and the last one will be November 21st at the Virginia Motorsports Park. SXCS is bringing back the 8-hour endurance race. This is going to be held on the 4th of July weekend. This race is so much fun where you can do a team of 4, you can do a duo, an Ironman, but that's always a great time, and it goes from, I think they started at 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. or something like that, whatever 8 hours it is. But it's always a good time, it's a good challenge to do, so come out for that and have a blast.
Make sure you watch till the end so you can see the competition on the pole dance between AW and Dan.
Well, Kenny is out hitting the trail with Dave Redmond. I get a chance to hang out with my best buddy, Nancy. She gets to spend some time on the track after a long series. Nancy used to race all the races, but she decided with Billy to put on a great series, and unfortunately she has to spend time doing that and doesn't get a lot of time on two wheels. So it was nice for us to go out and relax and have some fun and get back in the dirt.
I know the faster you go, the better it is. It's just like trying to bypass that thing that tells you need to go slow through something.
Yeah. Now, when we go up here, you're going to eventually drop down to water, and it looks like, oh my gosh, this sucks. It's not bad. Just stay to the left. I was staying to the left. I don't want to look at it. I think it stayed pretty solid on the left. Okay?
Okay.
So on Banquet Day, we got to ride the same racetrack that we raced at the last race. And it is crazy how much better I did and more confident I felt. Just riding, having fun. I guess I'm more relaxed. I don't know. I wish that on race day I can actually ride like I do when I'm just out having fun. My confidence is up. I'm hitting all my spots. Where I fell over during the race, I did it with no issue. So it's really frustrating, but we had a really great day. The sunshine was out and the mud was, pretty good, pretty dried up. It was a really good day.
It's always really good to see Nancy back out on her bike. I know she loves getting out on a dirt bike, and she doesn't get to do it as much as she would like. But she does so much for the sport, and I'm so happy to see her get out and enjoy something that she loves to do. This little guy took a tumble, but how great is it to be able to come to a race event and be able to take your little son out on the trail and go ride, or your daughter or your wife, or however it goes. Get him out on the trail and actually go out and ride with him. That's something that you just don't get on any other race series. Dave, he went through the weeds there to help that little guy, and he's got a grapevine wrapped around his wheel back there. I'm surprised that it didn't wind up sooner, but you'll see he'll catch up with him here in a few. This new Beta 430, it comes with a horn, so didn't the 300 Beta that I got. I don't know why. I enjoy beeping. Now, just so you know, I don't race. I don't beep at my competition on race day. But usually, if I see somebody that I recognize, there's Heidi I just passed, but I didn't beep at her. But I usually try, like, throughout the race, beep at people that I know or whatever. It's a fun little thing to play with on race day. Don't want to get wrapped around on the other side. Not sure if you notice, or if you know Dave Redmond, he is known to be on a Yamaha 2-stroke. And if you happen to see, he's on a Beta 300. He's out here trying to see how it feels, get it adjusted and tuned in. Maybe for next year he's thinking about racing it, and we can be the Beta brothers. But yeah, I'm out here having a blast on this motocross track. Now, anybody that knows Dave, he keeps his wheels on the ground. And if you watch my first video of the Hangover, the first race, me and Dave, I didn't know Dave at the time, but we battled back and forth the entire race, and the only time I really passed him was on the jumps. Well, I passed him a few other places where he got tied up with some traffic, but he's going to have to learn how to get those wheels off the ground a little bit. But we battled and battled, clear up to the very last lap, and if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. That's last year's hangover race. It's going to be the morning race. And that was not only for the class, we both ran the open class, because in the morning race is mostly for sea riders, but in order to run for the Ironman, you have to run the open class in the morning and then run your A or B class in the afternoon race. That's at the hangover. But we was battling for the open win and also the overall. So he got first overall and I got second overall. But the hangover race is coming up the first weekend in January. Unless weather has something to do with it, I'll make a dumb decision here. I seen this new line Billy put in, but that was getting bad down there. That did not work out for me. As you know, I never like following people. But yeah, make sure if you're not doing anything, come out and check out the hangover race. It's going to be a hair scramble. It's an hour and a half morning race and a 2 hours afternoon race. And then there's also kid classes, even classes for the 50s. But make sure if you're bored and you want to get out there and test your bike out, come on out, because they'll also have a trail ride for the Saturday before the race. And it's going to be at this complex here at Richmond, Virginia, at the Virginia Motorsports Complex.
I believe it's getting slipperier.
It is definitely getting slipperier. I don't know what happened to your other buddy.
Oh, he probably pulled off down here.
Definitely.
Team Beta! Oh man. This is a beta demo ride day.
Hey, it's what the world's coming to, Billy. You have to face
I was going to say, that right there is a prime example of two chap lovers that don't want to go to
KTM.
Anti-KTM.
We don't like pumpkins.
just straight up anti-KTM.
Been there, had it, don't like it, sold it. Oh man. There she is, there's Heidi. She's getting around there. What's she got?
KTM. What's up, JD?
You're getting around there, it's getting slippery, ain't it?
Hey, she rode the 300. She looked a lot better on the 300.
Did you ride the 300?
She lugged
I
it.
don't mind it. It's just so short. It reminds me of like my TTR.
Does it feel short?
Hey, don't call a man's tool short. Now come on.
I mean, I don't mind it. But this one, you said it was something I've been doing cross riding. I mean, I think that's
Oh, you're good. It's perfect. As we take several selfies, which if you have ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Heidi and I finally get out and do some motocross training.
Ready? I'm going to do a lap, and then do you guys want to try to go to the woods or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll meet you back here. So I'm not a big motocross track rider, but on days like this, it is so important to go out and practice riding in a rut, doing some cornering, and I got to practice some cross riding, which cross riding can seem intimidating to you at first, but once you get the hang of it, it definitely sets you up for some good lines. Now, on this little lap around the motocross track, Kitty says, you get in front of me, and so I can tape you. Now, if anybody knows Kenny Hawkins, he has not a lot of patience and he wants to go fast. So let's see if Kenny can stay behind me the whole time and not pass me.
Well, as I'm following Heidi, I'm watching her jumping skills, and I thought maybe I would show her an example of how you should maybe take a jump. So it's not that I'm getting bored back here, it's just that I want to show you how to jump, that's all.
So the answer to the question is no, he cannot stay behind. So what do? I look at him and lose concentration. Obviously, in the flattest part of the track, follow him.
She fell over right at the.
She wrecked?
Yeah,
I guarantee she's gonna blame me. So I come over and help her not get landed on. I block traffic so somebody don't come jump on top of her. As I go past AW and Dave, I follow her knowing that she's a little pissed, a little hot under the collar. I know Heidi very well. She makes a mistake and she somehow always blames me. But let's find out what she has to say about the situation.
I looked at you, go to my head, like, who are you?
I was clear in front of you.
Yeah,
You
I
can't.
knew you was, and I'm like, what? Why did you pass me? I thought we were taping.
I passed you 3 jumps before that. You cannot blame me for that. I was 3 jumps ahead of you.
If we're taping me and I'm not worried about you flying over my head, you just stay behind for a second.
So I had enough with Kitty, and I'm heading out with my friend Nancy again. It's much safer.
So she went to play with her friends Nancy, and I'm not sure who else she's going to go with. Actually, I think this is them right in front. Yep, there they are. That's Nancy and Heidi. And I'm going to go out here and chase AW through the woods a little bit. But our very first ride, Heidi never rode a dirt bike before. And she was riding around the field doing pretty good. She stopped, and we was in a field. And she was trying to learn how to do the clutch, and I was trying to push her to get her going, and she falls over. She blames me for pushing her over, but that's just the way it all started. We still have a lot of fun with each other. We get a little hot on the collar, but it only lasts for about 2 minutes, and then we're laughing at our next mistake. But now we're out here. I'm with AW. He's on his fire-breathing dragon. Now this is the race line. There are not shortcuts like this during the race line. All the ribbons taken up. This is just for the trail ride. So they just basically threw up a few arrows, and we were able to go out here. And if you don't race, you're able to get out here and just like Kenzie, she don't race. She just started riding, but she's able to get out here and see what the racetrack is actually like on the race track. But AW is throwing some mud, and I'm trying to keep the old 430 loud and obnoxious so I can irritate AW, because I know he just loves the 4-stroke. In case this is the first video you watch of ours, we are Trail Seeker Adventures, where Heidi and I go out and we record our adventures throughout the year. Ideally, we was wanting to go to a lot of the trail parks, motocross parks, such as Hatfield. We did get to Hatfield McCoy's. We got a video on that. We did get to Troon Motorcycle Park in Florida. We went out to the west and hit some trails. If you ever wonder what the trails look like out west, make sure you check that out. But we definitely didn't get to as many ride parks as we was wanting to due to the virus and all the restrictions that they had. We just didn't do it. Mostly we went to several different race series to let you know what the race series has to offer. And this is the SXCS. We went to just about all of theirs. We went to Mountain State Air Scramble. We went to the GNCC. But make sure you check it out and see what we are all about. And if you like trails, motorcycles, we even went snowboarding, downhill mountain biking. But make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon, that way every time we put out a video, you'll be first to know.
fun day. It's a great day for beginner riders to be out on the track. And I got to catch up with Kinsey and her son as they were hitting the trail. And Kinsey was doing such a good job. I mean, this was not an easy trail to ride. There was a lot of technical spots, and all three of the riders in front of me kept on the gas and found their way through the ruts.
And this is what I'm talking about. Trail Seeker Adventures lets you know that there is a series out here that cares not only about the riders or the racers, but their family. They think out of the box from having 3 different disciplines at their races. They have the GP, the normal hare scramble, and the sprint cross. That is something that no other series does, or as far as I know, has ever done. But they also give you the opportunity to get out and ride with your family and friends. So we bring this information to you so you can find a series. In this 2021 season, I definitely want to get out and hit more ride parks and bring that information to you. So that way you have it before you even have to load up your bike. And as we are finishing up here, I'm chasing AW. AW is a rider, a racer, and he is also the trail boss for the SXCS. And that's where the SXCS is a little different than some other series. Both the owners and the workers are all riders or racers. And they want to put on the best show, the best ride, the best race experience they can for them, but not only for the racers, but also for the family and friends of the racers. They can come out, they can ride on Saturday and then race on Sunday. And if you've been somebody that has a bike laying in your garage and you just wanting to get out and ride, you can just ride. But if you want to come out and ride and then race the next day, that is an option also. So make sure you check out the SXCS series. You can check them out on Facebook or check them out on their website. Ooh, found a hotline. AWS, totally legal. There's no ribbon or arrows.
My gas got turned off.
What is it?
My gas got turned off.
Your gas got turned off? Is that why you shut off back here? That's not good.
How did that happen? Oh man.
It wasn't me. It's a good thing there, not over there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So even though the race series is over, the competition hasn't stopped. At the Banquet, we are getting ready to have a ugly sweater contest. In the first year, we're going to have an ugly mask contest. And let me tell you something, people got serious.
Heidi is definitely one of the most competitive women I've ever seen, and let me just tell you, she took about 3 evenings working on this ugly sweater, and it is ugly. As we're getting ready to get things started, this is one of Heidi's competition, Lisa, I bet. So how was your race season?
It was good. It was hard, challenging, but
I hear you got on the podium.
I did for like 2 or 3 races.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
Finished strong, right?
Yes.
So which type of race do you like the best?
Oh, GP, sprint, or hare scramble?
I like the sprint cross the best.
I do too.
I think it's because
I do too.
you get like the fast stuff, you get the wood stuff, like all of it. But I want to be good at the hare scramble, so.
Just more you ride, the better you get.
Yep, that's what I hear. Seat time.
So you coming back next year?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Definitely.
What other banquet comes with a perfectly good mud hole for the kids to play in? And now they're getting their awards. And now it's time for the ugly sweater contest. Good luck, sweetie. That's pretty ugly. Woo!
I'm a pretty competitive person, but this was one time that I'm glad I didn't make the final 2 cuts. I didn't have my pole dance routine down pat, but these 2 fellas knew what they were doing. Maybe a little too much.
All right, Dan, you're up. Show us what you got.
I'm pretty sure this is not the first time Dan been on a pole.
I think we have a winner. AW, great job. But we got to hand this year's to Dan Lane. Congratulations, Dan.
I'm glad I didn't win. I was not wanting to do that.
Next time, sweetie.
No.
Go up there and do it anyway.
So here is the women's
Second
C class
place, Lisa
awards.
Aldette.
And it was a good year. I had fun with all the girls. Going
And in
into
first place, Jessica
I
Riddle.
think the last 2 races, I was in the top spot, but unfortunately I had to miss a race, not due to anything I did. It was out of my control, and I didn't get to draw up one of the races I didn't do very well at. So, you know, I think it just took the wind out of myself, and I ended up 3rd place. But it was a fun time, and I look forward to seeing everybody on the track next season.
Smile, ladies.
Get right here.
Good job, sweetie. Very proud of you.
I like your hat, Dad.
Heidi, you just take a step forward and let everybody take a look at that mask of yours.
So even though I didn't win the first spot in my class, I had my eye on the prize for the first annual ugly mask competition. The trophy was awesome, so I wanted to win that one pretty hard. So I had some fierce competition, but at the end, I took the win.
All right, we're gonna move on. You put on a heck of a battle, but I think Heidi's got you. Congratulations. That's a cool little award. All right. Thank you all for participating in this. And
What's your
they're going to
award?
give me another raffle ticket here.
Let me see your award. Oh, yeah. Nice. Good job, sweetie.
In first place, Kenny Hawkins.
I was able to win the 40A class for the SXCS, and unfortunately this is the only series that I got enough points to
So,
qualify.
Kenny, we've seen you on a bunch of
due to
machines
breaking
this
my
year,
collarbone.
both 2 wheels, 4 wheels, not necessarily 4 wheels here, but also different colored 2-wheel machines. Tell us what you're riding these days.
Well, it's a beta, but it's still yellow. No, I switched from Suzuki after about 10 years, and the dealership that I work with has really been pushing me to go towards the beta, and I dabbled, and I actually think I'm gonna like it.
So he bought 2 of them, I'm just saying.
Suzuki hasn't really updated that machine in quite a few years, I understand.
Yeah, I think they're going to go under since I bought probably the last 2.
Well, congratulations on this season. Can't wait to see you back out here next year.
All right, thank you.
I can't see anymore.
All right, guys, how'd you do? How'd you like the season?
All the trophy winners, come on.
4th place.
4th place, baby.
Kenny, come on. You
No, I don't got mine. I took it to the truck. So, Dan, you coming back next year?
Absolutely.
This is going to be on the Chelsea Sticker Adventure.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to make the video.
Yeah.
Full interview.
So, what was your favorite race this year?
Probably Oakland.
Oakland?
Yeah,
The
Oakland's
Rocks?
a lot
You
of
like
fun.
Rocks?
I agree with you.
Did you do the 9-hour or the 8-hour?
No, because I couldn't get up there quick enough. But Joey and the other part of our team, Backwoods Racing.
Backwards racing?
Backwoods.
Backwoods. What did I say?
I don't know.
I thought that's what I
Probably
said.
going to be the last one to
All
draw.
right, you come back next year?
We'll be there.
And again, it's super easy to contact us, so if you have any suggestions or maybe something that you'd like us to think about for classes or, you know, all that stuff. Just, we want to make sure you know that we're all doing this for you guys. I guess, we're all racers. Like, the big part of us that puts this on, you know, is we're people that we want to go to other series. I'm very emotional.
You need a hug.
Pull it together, Nancy.
But we've done a lot of traveling and done a lot of races ourselves, and we always would suggest things, and sometimes some promoters, they don't even want to hear it, and that is so annoying because we only want them to succeed because we want it to keep going. And so that's how we feel, like we want to succeed. So we're very open-minded, and we want you guys to definitely let us know what you're thinking and, you know, everything. And then the people that we've surrounded ourselves with, that circle, I mean, everyone, give them a hand because they're amazing. Has anybody like got stuck in the mud before at one of our events? So if I could have our crew come up here and we get a picture and a moment like together, we never have done that. Come on. Come on, happy.
This wraps up the 2020 race video for the SXCS. This is the last party video for the race series this year. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Next year, I promise we'll get to more ride parks and get you more information and try to find you guys all somewhere that works for you as far as the trail. We had a bonfire at the end of the night, but right here is where you can subscribe to our channel. Just click the logo right here in the middle, and that way you can watch our next video. Thank you.